Hey, it's Chris von der Maiden, founder of Mind Prana Academy and creator of the online masterclass series Shamanic Stonework. Now in this video we want to talk about how to expand your consciousness and really begin to develop the third eye using this stone that I've got here, which is called Stonehenge Bluestone. Now, in order to understand the third eye exercise, I first want to explain a phenomenon that most people are familiar with. So if you've ever been inside for too long, maybe in an office, maybe you've just been in your home all day, there's this moment when you go outside where it's like there's this sudden relief, this sudden, you just kind of relax, this sudden sense of expansion and freedom. And if you've ever studied things like maybe the aura or the human energy field, you can begin to make sense of this. And so some people estimate that the human energy field will extend out 32 feet. And when your field is extended out, that's when you can actually sense things, not with the five senses, but with a sixth sense. So we're talking about extrasensory perception. And that is due to having an energetic self. So not the physical self, there's an energetic self that extends out beyond the body and can experience things directly. Now, the tendency is to not have that sixth sense on all the time. So we don't tend to be in that state where we're actually experiencing the world around us with that extrasensory perception. The tendency is to withdraw that sensing ability in so that we just kind of stay in our own little worlds. And so often in life we're up in our heads or just kind of in our own little ego space, and we're not experiencing directly the world around us. Now, one of the things that Stonehenge Bluestone does is that it draws you out of that mental space. So you connect to a piece of this, and it's like your awareness, you can feel it leaving your head, and you're just kind of drawn into the world, and you start experiencing the world directly. Now, whenever we're inside, we tend to withdraw that human energy field in so that we're not experiencing anything beyond the walls. And so if you're in a small room, if you're in an office, then you feel very restrained, and that's because your energy field wants to extend out, but you're keeping it in so that you're not, so that you don't have that ESP going. Now, the trick here, or the exercise here, that this teaches us how to do is to allow our awareness to actually go beyond the walls. And so as I'm sitting in this room right now and I'm aware of the trees outside, if I allow my awareness to go through the walls and actually experience the trees and the walls, then I've got this sixth sense active. And so the tendency is very much to stop at the wall, but you want to allow your awareness to go beyond the walls and actually go outside. And so if you'll practice this, just kind of anytime you're in a room, anytime you're, wherever you are, just allow your awareness, allow your consciousness to drift beyond the walls and begin to experience the outside. And the mind very much doesn't want you to do that. So the mind is kind of what keeps us from being in that sixth sense mode of consciousness. So you have to do this despite the mind. You have to allow your awareness to go sometimes to things you can't even see. And so when you have your attention maybe on the other side of a wall without a window, then you're going to begin to get some input from things you can't see. You've got to be okay with that. But just, it's a very simple exercise. Allow your awareness to drift beyond whatever room you're in and experience stuff beyond that. This will develop the sixth sense. And this is kind of one of the things that Stonehenge Bluestone does.